Oh, so there's people watching right now already.
One person.
How's it? Wait, just hold it. How's it going, guys? Welcome to iYuta channel. 皆さんこんにちは。iYuta チャンネルへようこそ。もしですね、オーディオ入ってたら、教えてください。今マイクで初めてこのマイクの端子使ってるんですけど。
No, there's no one.
こんにちは。Can you read?
Yep.
Japanese letter?
No, I can't. What does it say?
Hello.
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 How do you say? You say こんにちは。
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 聞こえてますか？オーディオ大丈夫ですか？今ホステルに来てディアナ。
Да. Привет. こんにちは。
こんにちは。Bonsoir. Oh, bonsoir here.
Bonsoir. Well, bonjour.
Bonjour.
It's only 2
It's
o'clock.
yeah.
It's pretty early.
Well, 1 o'clock. こんにちは。
It's my time. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. What? Okay. I can't read time anymore.
今後ろ見えますか？今結構雨降ってるんですけど。So it's raining hard.
No, it's slowed down now. It was pouring rain. Very, very typical Parisian weather. It just rains out of nowhere. It's gloomy most of the time. Yesterday was nice though. Rained for a little bit, but
Right.
then it was refreshing.
Yeah. So, well, I have to translate.
Yeah.
で、実はもうパリに来てまだ動画とかではノルウェーとかドイツの動画出してるんですけど、パリの今ホステルですかね。昨日ちょっとホステルに一泊して、ディアナと会って昨日、ここカナル・サン・マルタンっていうところの近くで、夜着いたんですけど、メガネ一緒ですよ。ちょっとね傾き変えたんで、はじめまして、こんにちは、いらっしゃいませ。Alright, so you want to say something?
In Russian or what?
No, but do you want to go by when you meet people? You say like you're American or Russian?
I say I'm Russian, I think. It depends, I guess. It depends on who I'm talking to also. You know, if I
Why
see...
you change?
No, because I think I consider myself fully bilingual, fully, I do binational, dual national? Yeah, I guess. Because, well, I guess I have to give a bit of a background, but I've lived equal part in Russia and the United States so far, almost 11 years of both. So, I originally definitely consider myself Russian. I don't think I associate as much with American culture as I do with Russian culture. I think that stems from, me growing up around Russian television, Russian cartoons, Russian fairy tales, things like that kind of shape you as a person, I guess, during your childhood at least. And I definitely am also assimilated into the American culture enough for me to say that I could be either American or Russian. But for example, here in Europe, I usually just say that I'm Russian because it's
easier.
It's easier. We're close to Russia.
So I guess like
Russian people.
it doesn't depend on like how you feel, but you just depend on the people you're talking to.
I think so, yeah, because a couple of days ago I met some American people and I could tell, they were speaking among themselves and they had an American accent, of course.
You're gonna give me a time to translate, or you're gonna finish the sentence? Or?
I'll finish my sentence then. But I could tell, and I started striked up a conversation and asked them like, hey, where are you guys from? And they say whatever, and I say, okay, I'm from New York, and obviously they just assume that I'm American. And then later when we start having a conversation, I say, oh, actually, but I'm from Russia, originally. So.
ということで、ディアナは、11年ロシアに住んで、その後もずっとアメリカに住んでるんですけど、さっき初めて会った人にロシア人かアメリカ人かどっちかって言ったら、he said like なんて美人なんだ。フランスの方です。No, she's from she was born in Russia and lived in the States. ロシアで生まれてアメリカで育ったっていう感じですね。で、
Not from France. Is that what he said? He's not from France?
Like you're from France? No. He said he wanted me to tell you that you're pretty.
Thank you. How do you say?
ありがとう。
ありがとう。
で、さっきの質問はもう人に会ったら自分はロシア人っていうのかアメリカ人っていうのかって質問だったんですけど、それは会う人によって変えてるみたいですね。ヨーロッパだとロシア人って言った方がなんか近く感じるし、特にフランスだとアメリカ人っていうよりはロシア人って言った方がいいみたいな話だったんですけど、面白いなと思ったのは自分がどっちって感じるよりも人に合わせてそういうふうに言うのっていうのは自分は、面白いなっていうか、自分も結構長いことフランスに住んでるんですけど、フランス人だっていうことはないし、基本的に国籍も日本だから基本的に日本人だって言うんですけど、 彼女の場合は会う人によって変えるみたいですね。So, you know how live stream works? Have you live streamed before?
Actually, no. Well, I've done it with my friends, I guess, just kind of as a joke, not for
Yeah.
a very wide audience, just for our other friends.
Okay. Okay. 名前はYou want to say Diana?
Yes.
Diana.
No. What are they saying?
見た目がアジア系だとフランス人だって言いづらいですか I don't know what this means actually. 平川さん、見た目がアジア系だとフランス人だって言いづらいですか No, actually no. いや、でも結構いますよ。その生まれも育ちもフランス人だから、フランスだからフランス人。国籍もフランスっていう人もいるんで、まあ、見た目が違ってもやっぱりそういう、まあアメリカもそうですけど、フランスもその多様性っていうかそういうのがあるから、基本的に別に見た目が何でもフランス人っていう人いますね。So he's asking me if you look Japanese, but you know, there's French Japanese, right? They were born in Japan, born in France and lives in France, like they're kind of person French.
Right. Their family, their
Yeah.
parents are Japanese.
So like he asked me like if it's hard to have to be a French integrated French culture. Right? I don't think so. They accept.
For you asking?
Yeah, for instance.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I never said like I'm French. You know.
Of course, yeah. But I mean, you originally come from Japan, so I think that's why I think there's a difference between having Japanese ancestry and being born here and feeling like you're French, but maybe like you also speak Japanese and you look like you're Japanese, but you still associate more with French. Like I have a lot of friends in America, for example, just because it's New York and it's a melting pot of so many different cultures, and some are immigrants like myself that came over when they were young kids, but some of my friends, their parents are immigrants, but they were born in America, so they still have ancestry from Italy, from Lithuania, from anywhere, Albania, but they still feel more American.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I guess it depends on how much time you've spent in each country and whether or not you were born there, raised there.
初めてライブ。ありがとうございます。So like, wait. It's so hard to switch in Japanese.
Yeah, sorry. This is difficult.
まあ見た目とかあとはまあ自分がどういうふうに感じるかによってまあアメリカ人だってまあもちろん友達にリトアニアとか他の国から来てるアメリカ人の人もいるけどそのまあアメリカ人っていう時もあればその他の国っていうかなり乱暴なまとめ方するとそんな感じかな。今あんまりよく聞いてなかった。I was actually not listening to you.
Well, basically, I think you answered the question for your viewers about, I don't know.
I don't care.
No. That they're asking you, like, if you feel yourself French, and I don't think
Oh,
you do.
yeah, okay.
If we're still on that topic. If we moved on,
Moved
then
on.
that's fine.
I was trying to translate what you said. なんか今
And you don't remember.
Because your sentence is so long.
So long, okay, sorry. But I tend to have long sentences, and I ramble on.
Right.
I'll try to be more condensed.
Yeah. So what? Oh, this was interesting. 西九条金太さん、地球規模だと全員地球人ですけど。So if you think by Earth, the planet, we're from the Earth,
The same
right?
planet,
So,
yeah.
So like
Everyone's from the same place.
we're the same.
Yeah.
We have to fight the Klingons here.
We have to find
We have to fight the other. We have to.
the other planets.
It's like the Klingons, and
It's true. The aliens.
we're not Japanese. We're not French or Russian.
We're all Earthlings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you say it?
Earthling.
Earthling.
Yeah,
まあ
yeah.
地球人っていうんです。まあ確かにそういうなんかマクロ的視点っていうのは面白いかなと思ってて、そのちっちゃいとこ局地的に見るのももちろん面白いんですけど、その視点を広げてみるとまた違った見方ができるかなっていう感じですね。So, bonjour.
Bonjour.
ゆうさんは気になる子がいたら絶対に声かけた方がいいと思いますか？
There's a nice plant behind us. I just noticed a tree.
このなんかこれが味が出てますね。
It's a good background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can they hear us okay?
オーディオ大丈夫ですか？サウンドちゃんと入ってますかね？この初めてこのマイクを iPhone につなげて撮ってるんでどんなもんかわかんないんで自分その iPhone ってヘッドセットの端子とマイクの端子が同じなんで自分ではねオーディオ確認できないんです。あ、大丈夫です。大丈夫ですね。 まあ自分は声かけた方がいいと思うんですね。それこそ街中とかそのチャンスを逃すともう一生会えないかもしれないから、基本的にはやっぱりそうですね。He said I should listen to your story more. 音はちょうどいいですよ。Okay. 二人そしてください。Not on camera.
What?
They asked me to kiss your butt.
Oh.
Not on
Sorry.
camera. Not on camera.
No.
日本語で会話してください。So they want us to speak in Japanese.
I don't
Ready?
speak Japanese. Ready. I know I can say konnichiwa.
Yeah.
And arigato. And how do you say cheers? It's kanpai, right?
Kanpai.
Kanpai. Kanpai. All I know.
And you say how do you say hello in the phone?
On the phone. In Russian?
No, in Japanese.
Oh, I don't know. I know it's in Korean. I have a lot of Korean friends, and when they answer the phone, it's Yabaseo.
Yabaseo.
Yeah. I know that.
Yeah, I know. Like sometimes I watch the not watch, but I saw a few Korean movies back then. I learned. Then I took Korean lessons like for a year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much, but I remember that.
Yabaseo, Amma, Appa, Anni.
こんにちは、久しぶりです。久しぶりです。フランスにいた時フランス人で英語で話しかけたらちゃんと答えてくれますか？最近なんか僕が初めてフランスに来た時はやっぱりすごいフランス人冷たいなって感じなんだけど、最近はパリでもみんななんかそういうイメージを払拭したいのかわかんないんですけど、すごい暖かくなってきたなっていうのは感じますね。昨日もその話をしてて。
What?
The what?
What?
What's crazy?
My hair. Just fixing it. No, it's just, it's really humid and I just showered, so.
Yeah. So my hair is more crazy. I didn't even shave. So.
Yeah, I was about to say.
まあ実はですね。
That's not noticeable. I don't
What?
think you can see it on camera.
I think you can.
You think you can?
Yeah.
I think if you. Paris is in high demand.
Airbnb.
Is that for today?
No, I was looking for Airbnb last night. Yesterday.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I was not supposed to come this.
Well, tell them in Japanese. I know it in English.
Oh.
Tell your viewers in Japanese
What?
about your story.
まあ昨日ですね、まあ僕結構最近ギリギリになって宿を取る癖がついちゃって、本当はこのホステルに来るはずじゃなかったんですよね。エアビで宿を探してたんですけど、エアビで全然見つからなかったから、まあホステルを見つけて、でそしたら昨日の夜たまたまそのウェルカムWas it a welcome party or something? Like,
Yeah, it was like
yeah.
drink,
Wel-
welcome drink.
なんかウェルカムドリンクってあってこのホステルなんか生まれて初めてホステルに泊まったんですけど、そういうのがある。もうすごいまあ雰囲気もいいし、なんかいろんな国からの友達とかと友達になれたし、で昨日まあギアナと会ってその後二人でまあそのなんですか散歩してまあワイン飲んだりしたんですよね。ボンソワこんばんは。
Salam?
So we just met last night actually.
Yes.
Yeah. 昨日
Are they asking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
昨日会ったばっかりです。
What?
I just said like, well, they just asked like, how would I know you?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's interesting. 西九十九さん、ロシアの昔と今で違うなと感じる部分は何でしょう Did Russia changed from when you live in Russia or and now?
Yes and no, not very dramatically. You know, I was born after the collapse of the Soviet Union. Yeah, so I think it's very different now from what it used to be like when my parents were living there when they were growing up. It's changing, you know, it's still evolving. It's becoming more adapted to tourism, I think. You know, there's a lot more. The parks are really nice, a lot of cafes, restaurants. It's beautiful, you know. So I think in that terms, they're trying to, you know, draw in more tourism from the West. So yes and no. You know, not drastic changes like from the Soviet Union times when you couldn't even buy food at the store. Everything was empty. There was a huge deficit. So
But you don't know the time, right?
I don't know. My parents tell me about it. My brother too. He lived through it. I didn't, fortunately. Although it would have been interesting to experience. Not enjoyable, definitely, but something, you know, a story to tell.
I'm pretty sure in 5 years there's a VR you can experience that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Right now, I'm sure there is.
Yeah, there exists. Yeah,
Probably.
Should be, yeah.
Should be.
やっぱり、10年前とかなんで、そんなに Actually, I would not listen to yours. No.
Again. Well, you know.
But wait, bottom line, no.
Look at that. She speaks way better English than you.
Well, she's American,
Thank you.
so.
I'm not American.
What? But you lived in America.
I lived there. Yes.
So what's
So
the?
no. So bottom line, no.
No. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. That's what I'm
Okay, so bottom line, before the collapse of the Soviet Union versus right now, yes. But in my lifetime, no.
Okay. 10年ぐらいだとあんまり変わったとは思わないと言ってるんですけど、共産主義時代と比べたら本当に変わったと思うって感じですね。What was it? So like people were saying about my cough.
Cough, are you okay? Yeah, what's up with the cough?
The climate changed because yesterday is very hot, warm, but today is very cold. So like I have I'm not.
It's not terribly cold outside. It's just raining. It's cold in here.
Cold in this room. Actually, we're in the bar.
Yeah.
Actually,
we got kicked out.
そう。バーに行ったんです。バーはすごい暖かかったんですけど、このウェイティングルームみたいな人来たらすごく寒くて、そしたら急に咳が出始めて、体調はだんだん回復してるんですけど。So people are asking about politics stuff, but I'm not gonna talk politics stuff in my channel.
Yeah.
政治の質問が結構来てるんですけど、プーチンのこととか。だけど、
Putin?
Yeah, but
You can read articles online if you are
でも自分のチャンネルでは、政治のことは基本的に喋んないっていう風には、スタイルで言ってるんで、すみません、今回はちょっと。She speaks way. Okay, that's fine. You guys
Thank
are
you.
very. Oh.
Oh, not a couple. Thank you.
No. スパインからロシアになって、マジかな。留学来ますよ。I have a German wife and a maid. Okay.
Where's Totori?
It's south of Japan. He's のような俺ってゲーム。ね。What's your name? Not just. I don't even know how to.
The Japanese. Paris.
He's asking me, is there pickpockets in Paris? Well, actually, you got pickpocket in the.
Yes, there are. I can personally attest to that. Unfortunately.
なんか買ったばっかりの iPhone8 を盗まれたらしいんですよ。パリで。この後ろのポケットに入れてたら2分ぐらい。2
minutes.
2分ぐらいでなくなってたみたいなんですよね。で気づいたらなくなってたみたいな。今日は何食べるんですか What are you gonna have today?
Have?
Yeah, like
To
eat.
I have no idea. I don't plan those kinds of things usually. Just figure it out. Maybe pick up a baguette or something French like that. We'll see.
You have to?
Do I have to right now? I'm not hungry now.
No, do you have to eat?
Eat baguette?
Yeah.
I don't have to, but I like them.
Okay.
They're really good here.
Apparently, like he said, he stole your iPhone.
Oh, well, it'd be nice if you would give it back. I miss it, you know?
As they asked me to show the round. Okay. Guys, Argentinian guys.
There's
No,
Joaquin.
okay. Okay.
Should we just show around?
Joaquin, I'm on live in Japan. Do you want to be in part of the show?
Yeah, I'm leaving soon, but
No, just say hello. Just show you around.
okay.
So we made a friends there. 昨日会った友達ですね。アルゼンチン。
Argentina.
Oh.
Hello, Japan.
That's good.
There's some more. There's some flags.
Yeah, but like
Korean flags.
I don't know these people. So.
Yeah.
改めてユータチャンネルに出る。
It's fun staying in a hostel. You know, you meet so many people from all over
yeah.
the world.
Yeah. I never expected.
Yeah, it was your first time. You know, how do you feel? Are you gonna stay at more hostels now?
I think so. But first time I got here, I thought like at least I'm sharing the room with the people, right?
Yeah,
The people
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So I thought they're gonna be A locker.
Yeah. Well, I think different hostels are different because I've stayed at some hostels in Barcelona, for example. You know, everyone has their own locker, so you can put all your stuff in there and lock it up. And some, you know, you can. I think here you can like rent. You can rent a locker, but you have to pay for it. So
I bought the.
you bought the lock.
Yeah, the padlock.
See-
自分生まれて初めてここにホステルに泊まったんですけど、なんかこのホステルロッカーがなくて、なんかケージみたいのがあったんですけど、それにもなんか南京錠は自分で持ってくるか、ここの、受付で買うかだったんで、自分は買ったんですよね。これから使うかなと思って、4ユーロとかだったんで、それはちょっとびっくりしましたね。ロッカーがないのはびっくりした。でなんかこう南京錠でカチャって、入れて、自分はパソコンとか重たいんで持ってくのを外出るときに持ってきたくないんで、それに入れてましたね。
But you know, usually, knock on wood, that you stay at hostels, and I personally haven't had an experience where anyone tries to steal something, or I have never heard of people stealing, even though, of course, it could happen easily, but everyone is, you know, in the same boat as you. It's kind of a bad move if you try to steal from someone.
Right. But my friend got, more like you, like my friend got a stolen
in a
phone.
hostel?
Yeah.
Really? He just left it out where?
He left it, his phone, when he was taking a shower. I think he left it in the room and then.
No, he came back and it was gone. Well, that, you know, that kind of stuff, it's easy to steal. You see a phone and I guess you take it.
Yeah.
You know, if it's just your suitcase, like no one's gonna go inside your suitcase. Usually. I'm
Usually,
saying
yeah.
usually.
You never know, you know.
You never know.
Like
Exactly,
your phone.
exactly. You never know. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So, Aya Dyson.
I missed so many messages.
This guy,
Yeah.
he's a movie director and also actor.
Hello. You know him or no?
Yeah, I met him
Personally?
personally.
Okay.
And then I might be on his film in the future.
That's exciting. What is it about?
It's like fighting films.
Okay.
And this guy noticed his name is iYuta here, and this guy noticed he came on this.
Okay.
エレキギター弾いてそう。なんか自分の友達はみんなサーファーなんですよね。ロン毛の人たちが。
What?
They are surfers, right? They
Yeah,
surf
yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah.
サーフボードとか、あとはスケボーとかするみたいですね。で今日雨だからみんな室内にとどまってる。そうだ、忘れる前にlike ボタンお願いします。Before I forget, please hit the like button. Say it in Russian.
Пожалуйста, если кто-то нас смотрит из России, то нажмите лайк нам, пожалуйста. Спасибо. Очень хороший канал. Я
You don't even
рекомендую. Я
know.
всем рекомендую. You know what that means?
Yeah, recommend you.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have never watched my channel, so.
Not yet. Well, because I
How do
only
you know?
found out about it this morning, a couple
Right.
hours ago. But you know, I mean, you're an interesting person, so I can only assume that your channel is just as interesting.
But does it change if you see me my own on YouTube channel? I pick up girls on the street, right?
Yeah.
Does
But
it
that's, you
change?
know,
Experience and stuff.
but it's like funny, you know, it's
funny.
entertaining. Yeah. And I think people should realize that not everything is, you can, you know, laugh about some things on the
Right.
internet.
Хорошо.
Хорошо? Спасибо.
Are you free tonight? Well, me, I'm not. ちょっと前にhim too. He got in a pickpocket in Lafayette. Yeah.
Wow. What, your phone or what? Or money?
I don't know what, but he got.
Sorry. I feel your pain.
俳優で紹介しただけ。いや。2人は同じ。いや、違う部屋なんですけど、たまたまバーで昨日会ったんですよね。日本のゲストハウスも外国人話せてよかったです。やっぱあるんですね、結構ゲストハウス。自分の友達もパリの地下鉄で後ろポケットに探りてたら吸われたらしい。無事で。His friend got a pickpocket in the metro in Paris.
I've heard of that happening too. My friend, in London, she almost got pickpocketed. She had her backpack on her back,
Right.
and a woman was opening the backpack and was going to take her wallet, and she didn't see it because it was on her back. And there were undercover police on the train, so they saw
good,
it, and
good.
they arrested her on the spot. But if no one saw, then it would have been gone.
Right.
Her wallet, credit card, money, everything.
Everything.
Happens
Passport?
anywhere. No, not her passport. But I had a friend in Barcelona. She had her purse. Did I tell you this? Her purse was stolen, and it was her camera, her phone, and her passport in a different country.
I can live with
Happens a lot.
yeah, like probably like in France I don't fear, even like I can lose passport and I can go to, I know where the embassy and I know that they can help me. But if I go to, for instance, Mexico
A different
or
country, yeah.
I would freak out if I lose passport.
Yeah.
Credit card, okay.
Yeah.
But I have insurance now.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's scary, and I think it's more about.
Can you read this?
Yeah, I can read that. But in terms of pickpocketing, just to finish the conversation.
But can you read this?
What? Would you like to date me tonight? Is that for me or for you?
I don't
the
know.
Beauty? Who's the beauty?
Yeah, which one?
I think that's for you.
Yeah, okay. Ask him like.
Frio.
Rio.
Frio. Who is the question for?
Yeah.
Which one? You have to
その
specify.
どっちに聞いてるんですか？僕とデートか、ディアナとデートか、どっちなんだろう。僕はちょっと今日予定あるんですけど、well, I'm busy tonight. So.
Yeah, that sucks. What are you doing? Dinner?
I have to meet my friend.
Okay.
I told you, no? Yesterday.
Tonight?
Best friend.
Oh, I didn't know it was tonight. Okay.
Yeah. ロシア語とフランス語と英語を話すんですか？僕はロシア語は話せないんですけど、ポーランド語ですね。He's asking if I can speak Russian, but I don't.
Good try.
Пожалуйста, спасибо большое. Не говорю по-русски, говорю по-английски.
Английский? Английский.
Английский.
Okay. English. Yeah, he said that he doesn't speak Russian, but he speaks English. So you're speaking some Russian. So in a way, you speak Russian.
Yeah. Well, I learned for a year and I forgot
Yeah.
everything.
It's really hard. Really hard. If anyone here trying to learn Russian, or I don't know. I feel like it's a really difficult language. It's not unless you want to work there, unless you're married to a Russian girl or something. I don't know.
Oh, so he said like, obviously the question was to you.
Well, what was the question again? I forgot.
Are you free tonight?
Would you like to date me tonight?
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Why not?
Oh, I'm not free.
Okay.
But also, I prefer to meet people in real life, not from the internet. Usually,
What?
I usually prefer to meet people in real life,
Right.
not from the internet.
Right.
That's just me.
But do you think in the future it's going to change? Because people has to, at a certain point, like the way of life changes, right?
Yeah.
And 10 years ago, we couldn't imagine we could do this,
Yeah.
from you meet a guy
Yeah.
from Japan and you've been on live in Japan.
Yeah.
So like maybe in 10 years from now, like maybe like the way we live is gonna be different. Maybe even 5 years.
Oh, I mean, I think it's already happening. It has been happening with online dating. It's been happening for many years. I think it started with just a website, but now it's a phone app like Tinder, Bumble. I don't know what they're called, but it's so easy. It's like you can, it's so easy to have such a large, amount of people that you can meet in like seconds. But I don't know. To me, I never like that. It seems it's not authentic. I'd much rather just, by accident, like run into you or run into someone else, and it's interesting. It's like you have no option, but you just start talking and you just figure out if, you want to talk to this person.
なんでもやっぱりDo you on Tinder? He said.
No.
Okay. やっぱりそういう Tinder とかそういう、インターネットのアプリとかで、最近会えるけど、彼女はやっぱり人と会って実際その人を知ってからそういう方が楽しいって話ですね。僕もそう思うし、だからやっぱりナンパのスキルっていうのかな、それは磨いておくと会った時にどういう人かっていうのを、例えば自分そんなに体強くない方なんで、例えばタバコの煙とかすごいちょっと難しいんですよね。自分別にタバコ吸ってる人が嫌いとかいうわけじゃないんですけど、例えば一緒にデートとか行ってタバコずっと吸ってる人は結構僕咳とか出ちゃうから、例えばそういうことなんですよね。やっぱり自分にとっていい人なんて自分の好みとかあるから、多分そういうことだと思うんですよ。大丈夫かな？またったかな？
Did you just translate what I said?
and also like what I'm commenting, like what I feel.
And what do you think?
I feel the
In
same.
English. Okay.
Like I feel like I want to meet people first.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
so,
yeah.
like, you can tell like you can have a good time with them. You know.
Yeah, yeah, and I have nothing against it. I mean, I know a lot of people that do use those dating apps, and they met people that they end up dating and falling in love with or getting married, and that's totally fine. You know, some people just don't have time to just, you know, go to a bar and meet someone or go to a hostel and meet someone. You know, sometimes it's just easier, and it definitely is easier. But to me, it's just not the same.
Can you read that?
Which state does she live in? In New York.
New York. Alright, okay. So like this one is actually interesting. ロシア人とポーランド人はどちらもスラブ人だけど性格がどれぐらい違いますか？日韓日中ぐらい性格違う。So he asked me the difference between Polish and Russian.
Language?
The people. Like,
people.
Do you see a difference or?
For me, I don't think that's easy for me to answer because I don't know that many Polish people, honestly. I think, you know, the culture is still similar. It's Slavic, Eastern European. However, it still is also very different. I mean, Poland is in the EU. It's a lot more aligned with Western morals or Western identity than Russian. Russia is still, you know, it's behind. So, you know, it has those similar roots. Like, you know, if I meet a Polish person, it's like, oh, you know, you're Polish, you're Russian. Like, okay, let's drink vodka or something.
It works?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's happened many times.
Cool. When are you coming to Poland then?
I don't know. I've been to Poland before, but a long time ago. I used to dance, like, competitively, kind of, when I was younger. So in Russia, yeah. So
Dancing got you Poland? なんか
Yeah.
ダンスすごい
Well, I
You're
was
competing?
it was a competition in Poland, in Krakow.
なんかダンスのその競技会で行ったみたいですね。
Took a bus from Russia to Krakow. It was like 16 hours maybe. I think it was a long bus ride.
Wow.
But I mean, I was so young. I was like, I slept on the bus the whole time, no problem. It was fun. It was a really fun experience. Like,
So why don't you like pursue this path? You know, like you want to be a professional dancer.
well, I wouldn't want to be a professional dancer. I think it's too hard. It's too unreliable, you know. But also, it has to do with how much I was moving around. So, you know, I was moving around first within the city of Moscow, and it's a huge city. And, you know, there was one dance school that was near my house, and I was going there. When I moved to the other side of the city, I couldn't go to the same dance school, so I had to move. And then moved to America, and then it's not the same there.
And then again, what was okay? Wow, just なんかその
You're losing yourself.
No, I have to translate.
Yeah, go ahead.
でまあそのダンスはその昔こう選手権とか出るぐらいやってたんですけど、そういう風に、まあ、これからその道では考えてないみたいですね。B さんいると主張して。OK。新次後藤さん、自分で自分は美人だと思いますか？Wait,
I don't understand.
that's a question for me. Okay, well I think for
What did he ask?
Do you think you're pretty?
I don't know. I don't like to answer that kind of question. I think that's something that other people have to answer. I don't really think about that.
What like?
Also, right now it's like my hair is crazy and I'm wearing no makeup, so I don't know.
I did this.
Yeah, thank you. It helps. It helps a little
good.
bit. Thank you.
So なんかまあその質問には答えたくないみたいなんですけど、Do you think the other people think you're pretty or?
I don't know. I think it depends. I mean,
Well, you don't care.
well, I care about how I feel about myself. You know, if I'm content with the way I look, then I'm happy. And some people can find me pretty, some people can find me not pretty, so it's fine. That's their, you know, their point of view.
Do you find like some questions are very offensive or?
I don't think any of the questions have been offensive so far.
I'm just doing this like all the time, and it's like a question game we played yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
And if you
But
don't like the
it's
question,
not,
like you
it's not
just
as
have.
intense. Yeah, I know. It's not as intense, I think. Or not as like deep, you know. It's kind of more surface question. Like,
Can we talk about this? Can I say? 昨日ですね、川辺に行って2人でワイン飲みながらクエスチョンゲームってやったんですよ。まあいつもこういうふうに視聴者さんから質問もらって僕が答えてるみたいな感じで、まあ、質問してみたいな感じで、昨日、まあ、説明したのがこのライブっていうのはこの昨日のクエスチョンゲームみたいな感じで言ったんですけど、昨日のクエスチョンゲームはもっとそのディープな会話だったってことですけど、まあお酒もワイン飲みながらだったっていうのもあるんですけど、 自分はそうですね、今回は共同部屋です。フランス人に受ける一発ギャグやってみなさい。I don't have any, so it's like the, if I have a meme to show, you can have a success in France,
If you have
like some kind of funny joke or I don't know, I don't have any funny jokes or なんか一発ギャグやったことないですみません。How many countries have you been?
Ooh, too many to count, honestly. I mean, I can count, but I think around 20 or 25.
25?
Around between 20 and 25, yeah.
Last night you said 15, no?
I didn't say the number. I said I've been pretty much all over Europe and then some, Central America, North America. I can count. I don't know if they want me to. I don't know if that's going to take some time.
Which is very good. 25 is very good.
It's pretty good, yeah. No, I'm very lucky to say that I have, yeah. And, some were for my parents' business when I was younger, or some were, with my friends for leisure, like I said, the dance trip. Now I'm here and living in France for school, for my university. I'm doing it at... Ooh, my voice is getting bad. I think it's the cold air in this room.
Yeah, it is. And it's very dry.
Yeah, it's getting to me. Not good conditions. But now I'm here in Paris and I was studying here for 4.5 months. So, different countries have served different purposes for me. But I can count. I've been to like Canada, America, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Haiti.
Dominican Republic?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been to Santo Domingo, yeah. Pretty much everywhere in Europe, like Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, Croatia, the Netherlands, United Kingdom, Latvia, Poland, Czech Republic, Hungary, Montenegro, Switzerland,
Okay,
Russia, Ukraine.
I cannot remember all the countries.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, if they're interested, then there you go.
Right. 25カ国ぐらい旅したんですね、もうすでに。So, is this your first time in live on YouTube?
Yes.
How do you find it?
It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It's a question I have to ask the audience. Am I
No,
am I
I
doing
just-
a good job?
今聞かれたんですけど、ちゃんとできてますかっていうライブストリーム。どうですか彼女、面白いですか見てて。自分一人よりはいいんじゃないですか。I think, they enjoy it better, like I was by myself,
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting having a conversation. It's more two people rather. I've never been to Japan. No, I really want to go. We were just talking about that. It's on my list. I need to. Thank you.
That was interesting. Okay. French. Okay.
What does it say?
It's just he wanted to tell you that like world knows that like the French kiss is like a very deep kiss, right?
Mm-hmm.
But in Japan it's completely opposite. Like it's very like in here like you kiss your grandmothers and you just
Just like a peck.
peck.
Yeah.
That's
And in Japan,
a
that's
French kiss.
in Japan.
Yeah.
That's
We say
like-
French kiss like we never think it's a deep kiss.
Okay. Interesting. So it's considered like intimate.
Yeah. I don't know why though. So like I came here and I went to the States.
Yeah.
And I discovered that deep kisses, French kisses, completely different.
Right. Okay. So you just didn't know. You were kind of like faced with it, and were you a little bit shocked?
I guess like I was watching a movie and it's something like.
Okay. And you saw it and you're like, what are they doing?
Or what are they saying? I don't know. I don't remember, but like,
Yeah.
I remember like it was different.
Yeah. Interesting. You see, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Did you include that in your video when you were asked questions like, what are some things people don't know about Japan?
No.
You should have. It's interesting.
Hey, I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Wait, interest is interesting.
I don't know. I mean, it's something that I guess that I would never think about, or I would
Right,
never know unless
right.
you told me.
Right. Yeah. Well, I never think about it. Just,
Yeah.
I got a question. So. その行った国の忘れられない料理って何ですか What was the best cuisine you had in your trip? And the cuisine you cannot forget?
Me, just anywhere in the world. I think my favorite is always Italian, and it will always be Italian, even though it's so ubiquitous. It's everywhere. But
イタリアの料理みたいですね。どこにもあるけど、好きだ。
my mom, she used to live in Italy, so she cooks very, very well Italian food. So I learned from her.
How tall are you? 178?
No, 170.
Okay. This he got like he's motivated to study English now.
Good. Good. You should. English is, I mean, very useful, of course.
But actually, study spelled differently. But
Yeah, study.
do you know Florie? I don't know. フランスだからロマンチックなイメージ。日本人はロシア人。いつも楽しみに見てください。ありがとうございます。あ、ここに来て連発の動画。ありがとうございます。
What happened?
Because like I told you, like in the winter time, I don't upload that much.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Maybe once
Yeah.
in a week.
Yeah,
But in the summer, I upload every
all
day.
the time. Okay.
At least like like you know. And yesterday I uploaded 3 videos.
Okay.
It's like he says like you know he's very happy that I.
So your followers are
yeah.
happy, yeah. Good.
And yeah. ポルトガルまでまあどうですかね。まあやるとしたら多分もしまあ今のところ予定ないんですけどやるとしたら多分日本でやるかなって感じですね。まあオフ会とかは。あ、返事ありがとう。いやいや。What is the best book you have ever read?
Is that for me?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
You wanna go first?
I think just thinking just more recently. I think because it's.
Don't say 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh no, I've never actually read that. I would say Movable Feast by Hemingway. Have you read the book? Have you read
Maybe
it?
in Japanese, so it's.
Okay. Well, I read it in English, yeah, but I read it a couple of years ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. For anyone who doesn't, you can translate later. But for anyone who doesn't know, it's by Ernest Hemingway, who's a famous American writer, and it was a memoir on his years of living in Paris in 1920s with his first wife. And it's just a memoir. It's nothing. It's just his different stories about people he's met here, and it's very interesting, and it portrays Paris in a very charming way. And when I read it a few years ago, I fell in love with Paris, even though I've been here only once for 2 days. That's it before this trip.
Right.
And just it's the way he talks about it. It's amazing, and it's actually the reason why I decided to come here and study. So,
What was the book called?
A Movable Feast.
えーと
I have it in my bag.
Show me. なんでヘミングウェイ
I'm
の
rereading it now because I read it a few years ago when I wasn't familiar with Paris, and I loved it.
Let me translate.
Okay, translate.
you said it already, so.
No, I'm saying, but now I'm rereading it because now I know Paris, so it's interesting to reread it and see. Okay,
And
I
it
know
gives you
these
a different
places. Yeah.
perspectives. この本みたいですね。日本語 I don't know how it's called in Japanese, but it's in English it's Movable Feast.
Look at it. I mean, in Russian, it's праздник, который всегда с тобой, which means like a party that's always with you.
I feel like this is Elsa Fitzgerald. It's not.
No. He was friends with Fitzgerald. He talks. There's a whole
Yeah.
chapter just about Fitzgerald.
まあこの本はまあヘミングウェイのパリの生活について話してます。
Do they know it? Or?
これ知ってる人いますか？読んだことある人教えてください。読んだことなくても教えてください。YouTube のライブは何点した側になるから間違いないです。ああ、そっか。Actually, like they cannot read because it's.
Oh, backwards.
Yeah. So.
We need a mirror. We need a mirror.
So this is like a auto. How do you say it in English?
Hemingway.
But no, but this.
It's
not a novel.
It's a memoir.
Yeah, memoir.
Yeah. It's a novel. It's a novel. Yeah.
滞在記。まあそうですね。
But it was published much later. He was kind of collecting stories from the time that he was living here. But it was published in like 1956 or something. I think it was published posthumously. I think it might have been after he died, actually. Oh yeah, published posthumously in 1964. Yeah. But it was about his time in 1920s. It's a good book. I would recommend. He's a good author. I mean, he has other good books. This one is just.
It's non-fiction, yeah. It's not a novel.
Yeah.
誰かこれ読んだことある人いますか？ So like we've been on live for 45 minutes now.
I know. It's a long time. Anything that we should share with people? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Do you guys anyone want to know anything about Paris? I feel like while we're here, our live stream is called Currently in Paris. I feel like we're not talking about Paris enough.
Right. So what do you want to say?
Paris is
Wait.
It's an interesting city.
Give me a break points because I have to translate after.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. What do I talk about? Paris is. It's kind of a difficult. Is she living in Paris to study? Yes. Just for 4.5 months. So not forever. Hopefully later.
Maybe like it's better if you want to ask her write in English because she doesn't speak Japanese. もし彼女に聞きたいことがあったら英語で書いてください。その日本語読めないんで。This one there's what?
I made some restaurant called and never been. Привет. But there are a lot of amazing restaurants. Obviously, it's a huge city and it's a melting pot. Like we were talking, there's neighborhoods of different nationalities that are settled there. So a lot of good variety of food.
You don't have to answer. Right? Well, anyhow, let's talk about Paris.
What do you have to say? You've lived here for 8 years and you're back finally to visit. How do you feel about Paris? Or what's something that people should know, you think, that have never been to Paris maybe?
It's a very hard question because like what I see Paris and then how they see Paris is very different. Because like I speak French and I understand French culture, so like I understand French people accept me more than the others. Sometimes I can even see it. I can even feel it.
Yeah.
So if I say French people are very, very helpful towards me and they love me, I love French culture, but if you come here, it's like Poland. I told you. I've been introducing Poland to Japanese people, and Japanese people actually came to Poland.
Yes.
And I have a lot of emails or messages saying very different from my videos.
Okay. And I think I can see both points. I think I'm more so on the other side of you because I don't speak French, unfortunately. And as much as I do understand French culture, I think more and more now.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know how much you do. I think you are still more familiar. But after spending some time here, I think I'm more familiar with it rather than I was when I first came here. But it's kind of difficult. Like if you don't speak the language, they're not gonna accept you as easily, I think.
Right. So what we can do is like we can talk about Paris that we know. Like we don't have to go on Paris has 6 million people. 3 million.
It's a good question. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
I know France has around 70 million in total.
Right.
Paris, I would say about 6. That sounds right.
で今2時ですね。Tongue twister in French. Chaussure de hache. It's a tongue twister in French. Chaussure d'archidouche des archichaussures.
Is that French?
Yeah.
Doesn't sound French.
Les chaussures de archidouche des archichaussures.
Oh God. What does it mean?
Chaussure is like the socks of the archidouche, the Dutch the Duchess.
Okay.
It's archichaussures, very, very dry. So,
Okay.
I don't know. Could be. It's not
I'm
a
trying to think of one in Russian. I used to know a lot in Russian, but I forgot all of them. Give me a second.
She sailed by the seashore.
Yes, that's an English one.
Peter Piper picked the. I don't know. Peter Piper picked the something pepper or something.
Let me Google it. I think I used to know a lot. No, I can't do
Google
that.
because he asked if you know anything. So
I forgot. I used to know.
They can Google
I
also.
know, but they won't be able to pronounce it.
Right. Well, they could,
You think?
There's an app that maybe there's a voice.
I'll think. If it comes to me, I will bring it up.
Do you want to answer or?
What is it? Let me hear a national anthem from Russia.
It's
Well, you can also look up a video of it on YouTube. I'm not gonna sing it. I don't have a good singing voice, but also yeah.
Okay. Is it because it's national anthem or would you sing something else?
No,
Shakira.
I'm not good at singing, so I'd rather not.
Try.
I think it's gonna scare away your followers.
Why not?
Why not? I'm just not a talented singer, unfortunately. I really wish I
歌は
was.
そんなに上手くない。 っていうことなんですけど、まあ。
Шла Саша по шоссе и сосала сушку. No, I messed it up.
Wait, what was came out of blue? What was that? The
I
tongue twister?
thought it was
Still
tongue
going.
twister, yeah.
Still thinking.
Шла Саша по шоссе и сосала сушку.
I hope it's not like a curse word or anything.
No.
It's just you can talk in live stream.
No, I know. I wouldn't curse. Don't worry.
Right.
It's just a tongue twister.
And what does it mean?
Шла Sasha по шоссе и сосала сушку. Sasha was walking on the chaussée. It's the same in French, like chaussée.
Chaussée.
Avenue, I guess.
Okay.
Street. And she was eating sushka. It's like a Russian.
Sushi?
No, it's not sushi. sushi. It's like a little pretzel, like a little bread. A lot of Шла Sasha по шоссе и сосала сушку. Do we look similar?
I don't know. But just the hand. It looks funny. I never thought.
After talking with Yuta, how do you change the impression of good side and bad side of Japanese? Ooh.
Did it change though? Like because you said I'm the first Japanese man.
Yeah,
you
exactly. I
ever-
think it was formed. It wasn't changed because I didn't know anything before that. I mean, of course. Ooh, sorry. I've met some Japanese people. I'm gonna break your mic. I've met some Japanese people before, but I've never had like a long conversation with one. And someone from Japan also.
What was the? You want to be in show?
Oh, it's a good impression. Definitely a good impression. Not a bad one.
いい印象だってよかった。Hey.
Hello,
Carlos.
Carlos.
I'm Carlos from Uruguay. Love you guys. I'm gonna be in your country very soon.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
When?
Japan?
Maybe next year. You never know.
Good.
You get me?
Bye, Utah.
Are you heading out?
Wait, you
Bye.
got me on Facebook. Oh, I'm using my phone so I can add you, but yeah, I'll just add you on Facebook. You guys leaving now?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
So you're
All of
heading
you have to add me
back
on
to Portugal?
Facebook.
Going back to Portugal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Here's our card.
Okay. Well, I have your card.
You have
Will you
one?
take
I
it?
can
Yeah.
add.
One's for
Thank you
you,
very
Yuta.
much.
When I
Thank you.
come
You know where
in a
to
year or
find us?
two, I'm gonna stay with you guys. So I'll reach out.
A month or two?
No, a year or
Is that
two.
right?
I'm
I
coming
wish.
to Lisbon in
Maybe a month or two.
September.
We'll see.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Depends. Are you gonna be there? You're gonna be there in 2 years?
Hey, come over to our
Good.
place, man. We will love
Nice to
it.
meet
Yeah?
you. You
So,
guys are awesome.
hey, can you share my contact for?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
We live together.
Alright.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Take care, guys. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Great meeting you guys.
You too.
Fun people. Ooh.
Oh, heck yeah.
We got a farewell
Okay,
present.
okay. Should we drink? Okay, let's drink this.
I guess. We have to. We can't leave
We,
it.
we have to, like,
Did you guys have fun last night?
hey, man.
Did you have fun?
Great
Yeah.
meeting you. Ciao.
Great meeting you. Have a good trip. Have a safe trip.
See you guys.
Take care.
Take
Don't
care.
get too wet.
Yeah.
Ciao. Ciao.
Peace out.
Is that your
Yeah.
bag?
Wait. Someone.
No? Okay.
Wait, so
Okay.
weird.
It's just there. Is that dangerous?
Yeah.
Should we report it? If you see something, say something.
It's. Oh, we just. 今ですね、友達がみんなもう帰っちゃったんで、今挨拶してたんですけど、なんかバッグが一つ残せ。I think it's one of.
It has a lot of logs. So whoever it is, they're very protective of their property.
Do you hear ticking?
Huh?
You hear ticking? なんかそのバッグが置いてあるんですけど。
I think we're good.
Yeah. Should we stay here?
Yeah. I think if anything happens,
We hold this
Okay.
and just take the stage.
well, I'm taking the stage.
Hey, welcome to
people.
iYuta channel.
Welcome to Ayuta's channel. If you're just tuning in, hello. I am not Ayuta. There's our friends. There's some fun guys. There's some really fun guys from all over the place. They were from Argentina. One more cup. So we got a present from the guys, and I guess we have to drink now, even though it's only 2 o'clock, and that's probably not good. What made you come to Paris? I'm studying here. I think I talked about it earlier, but no, Diana channel. Should I start one? They're encouraging a Diana channel.
What?
they're encouraging Diana channel.
Yeah,
I think I
you should
throw-
start doing it.
I
And we can
guess.
collab and stuff.
Yeah, we can collaborate. So I'm studying, yes, here in Paris. Well, I just finished, just took my finals.
No personal questions, because
Yeah.
we're not here
I've already given out some information that I think you guys should know about me. But I think that's enough for now.
So, our friends just gave us the whiskey. And
Ooh
what
la
are we gonna
la. Well, let me know it's drink, I guess.
do?
Let me go ask for a cup.
We have only one cup.
I know, take this.
Hey guy, that's your bag?
No, it was just like
Yeah, 'cause it's been, I don't know, because it's been there for a while, and I was wondering if
No,
should
it's not mine.
report to the hotel or.
Yeah, if someone doesn't commit, yeah, maybe someone should. Yeah, I just needed to see it because I need to be able to reach a bar.
You let me know if you hear the ticking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.今トイレから落ちてユーザーが首なそうですね自分のチャンネル首になっちゃったかもしれない。Come I'm on live. I'm on live on YouTube. You wanna say hi? Come. Then. Here, over here. Say hi.
Hey guys,
More.
what's up?
What up?
It's a live stream?
Yeah.
Cool.
Are you guys leaving now?
No, we're just going upstairs. We have to change rooms.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your YouTube name?
iYuta. And you can see yourself like that. Actually live.
Oh, that's so tight. Okay, I'll follow you.
Thanks.
Or subscribe.
We have to go take a nap. Last night we
Oh,
went
you said you
forever.
were gonna take a nap like a few hours ago.
Yeah, and then I couldn't take a nap because they said we have to switch rooms, so we've been wandering around,
Okay.
wanting to be asleep.
Okay. Oh, see you later. ゲストハウスですね。ライブ配信を酒の、おありがとうございます。ただいま日本午後。Ugh. It's so cold in here. I need to go to the bathroom actually. Eh, まあじゃあ今、ディアナがまあ今この部屋が寒すぎるんでちょっと咳出ちゃうんですけど、他の部屋あったかい部屋行けば治るんですけど、今度そこで名前を名前は
You know, it is really cold here.
Yeah.
A lot warmer there.
これが名前ですね。このクリストファー・イン。まあ自分
It's a good place.
初めての、ゲストハウホステルなんで、このホステルが他と比べていいかわかんないですけど、なんかウェルカムドリンクとかあったし、なんかいきなりウェルカムドリンクでみんなホスト来てる人がみんな一緒に仲良くなれたから良かったかなと思いましたね。Wait,
We got a cup.
Okay, sure. Well, this looks better. I'm kidding. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, all your effort. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I got him a cup and he's ungrateful.
I mean, you gotta admit this is better, because you can see the camera.
But what are we supposed to do? We only have one.
You always have to, think about the audience. They want to see.
He's too high maintenance. You ask for
Hey,
too
you
much.
have to know because you're gonna start Diana channel.
That's true.
Yeah, you have to know,
Very true.
Audience
Thank you. You're
also.
teaching me very valuable lessons.
Right?
Yeah. What would I do without your help?
Right.
I don't know. Oh, we have some. Is that Greek? What is that? It looks Greek. Or no?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
It could be.
No. It's not Greek.
Could
What
be
language is
Georgian. I don't
that?
know.
It looks a little Georgian. Yeah. It is too early to be drinking. We were forced to. We didn't
I mean,
plan on
I'm
it.
doing. I don't want to drink, but I'm doing for you guys.
Yes, all for the show. You're welcome.
まだ喉痛いからそんなに飲みたく そんな飲みたいか飲みたくないかっていうとまああれなんですけど You should come to the Asian country. Me or
I want to. Fair enough.
All right.
Thank you.
Fair enough
Thank
to
you for
yourself.
your approval. Got us pretty
So, I saw a guy who drinking sake
Okay.
watching this video. So,
Ah.
get your drink ready because in Japan it's like what?
It's the saying 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's
In
like
Japan, it's more than 5 o'clock.
No,
it's
it's
8. No, 9.
9 p.m.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
そう皆さんじゃあ
Perfectly acceptable. And then one day, probably coming back from work, you need to,
Yeah.
relax, unwind.
21.
21, yeah.
So 皆さんグラスの用意を僕らも今ここで Can you hold up so that
Yeah.
you can see? Oh, they. What's it called? Johnny Walker.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Okay.
Oh, but in Russia, there's this like a tradition, or I guess part of the drinking culture. It's a lot of rules. When you pour someone a drink, you can't hold the glass up. You have to sit it
That's
down.
why yesterday you keep like.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
you
found it
noticed
funny,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of funny because like I was going
Yeah,
over
no,
and then like you was like
yeah.
I have to do this.
No, it gets like you can't. It's really bad luck, terrible luck.
Hey, what are you gonna do? We had a camera, so like we have to show.
Well, you can point the I can. How about should I move the camera? Or is that too much effort? I mean, we can't. Unless you want me to leave the room and I'll come back, and as long as I don't see it, do whatever you want.
Hey, come on, just hold it.
I'll turn around. I'll turn around.
Why?
I can't. Like it's bad luck. I can't do it.
It's a bad luck.
It's bad luck. You're gonna have bad luck, and I'm gonna have bad luck.
I'm conquered the luck, I'm just I conquered bad luck.
I know. But it's something that's drilled into our heads.
なんかロシアではお酒を継がれるときにこう手で持ってるとなんか
It's put it down. Oh, how about this? I can do this.
Hey, we have iPad, so why don't you
True. Okay, like this.
like this?
Okay.
なん
Okay,
で
it's our table.
そのなんか不吉なあれが起こるからその
Right.
怖いからその持ちたくないって今言ってるんですけど You're crazy.
It's crazy, I know.
It's a crazy world.
Russians are crazy. You didn't know that? Now you know.
I mean, we are living in a crazy world, so like,
Yeah, but
everyone's
Russians
crazy.
especially.
Okay.
Oh, come
Okay. No.
Let's do it. Just
Okay.
don't spill on my iPad. This is really hard. Please.
Just put it in.
Okay, let's do it. Poor
Because
Hemingway.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I will try my best.
Okay.
But, okay.
Well, anyway, try not to spill. I like this book.
I'll try. Okay.
It's good.
Good.
We're good.
That's a lot, I think.
I think it's a lot.
Okay.
That's for you. That's in French.
That's
That's all you.
Izakaya. He wants you to come to the izakaya.
Okay, it's a restaurant.
Yeah. It's called restaurant called. It's tavern more like. Hi. Oh my god. Your cup.
Okay.
No, you have to show
You have to
it.
show, but you can't see it anyway. It's not a clear cup,
That's why you have to kind of click.
Well, you're asking for too much. That's not something that was an option.
Actually, you get annoyed.
Yeah?
I don't know. I can tell.
No.
Your face.
I'm just joking.
Okay. Can
I
you see?
hope you're joking. Yeah, they
I
can
am
see.
joking. I like to joke
I
around.
know. I can
Actually,
tell.
I can
That's good.
also-
That's good. Ah! Well, I guess we have to finish the bottle, but take it easy.
Oh, we can leave.
Wow,
we
this
can
is
we can
crazy.
share.
This is crazy. But it's 5
Wow.
o'clock. 5 o'clock somewhere.
What?
It's a saying. You never heard that?
No.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like if you're drinking at an unacceptable hour of the day,
Yeah.
you say, well, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
No, it's not right.
And 5 o'clock, where that comes from? It's people working 9 to 5 and they get out of work at 5, and it's like, all right, let's go.
Immediately after. Alright, so guys, you ready with your glasses? 皆さん、乾杯の用意はいいですか？
Kanpai.
We have to
Kanpai
wait.
or kanpai?
乾杯。
M. Kanpai. With an M?
で、乾杯。
Kanpai.
Yeah.
Kanpai.
ちょっと we have to wait for
Everyone to get ready.
Yeah. 用意ができた人、教えてください。
Kanpai.
You
We
guys
have
ready?
A really good Japanese. Oh, God, yeah. we should-
Alright, he's ready.
Kanpai. Cheers. Okay,
Okay, let's go.
let's go.
So,
This is just like
kanpai.
this is just not the whole shot, right? Just like a little sip.
Sip.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, I'm Russian, so I don't know. I would be if this was vodka, you have
Wait,
to finish.
so this is bad luck?
For vodka, yes. For everything
Whiskey.
else, it's okay.
Okay. So now it's a good time to teach them like how to say it in Russian.
How to toast?
Yeah.
Just in Russian or in English?
Because in English they know cheers.
Yeah.
In French is salut or la santé.
To health?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Polish is na zdrowie.
That's that over here. Yeah. Okay, well, I'll just say it, I guess.
Yeah.
So, do you want me to
ロ
explain?
シ
you
ま
know?
あ、I was explaining. Like ロシア語で、まあ、乾杯する時に結構ねさっき聞いたんですけどすごい難しくて長かったんで途中でもういいって感じになって自分はなったんですけどこの、まあ、今のタイミングで教えてもらったら、まあ、ネット上にも残るし教えてもらいましょう。
You have to
って
give
こと
a message.
Right.
You know, yeah.
So you have to toast for something.
Yes, yes, exactly. You need purpose for drinking.
Hurry.
Hurry. Okay, sorry. Okay. Хорошо, давайте выпьем за всех вас. Очень приятно познакомиться. Я не знаю, кто-то понимает меня сейчас или нет. Я, скорее всего, думаю, что нет. Но мне очень приятно, то, что меня увидели в Японии. За здоровье, за любовь. Привет. Ура!
Ora. Oh, it's a good whiskey.
It's good. It's smooth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you eat today? Breakfast.
Just the breakfast, yeah.
Me too, but almost like empty stomach.
Almost empty, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good. За встречу.
What does it mean?
За встречу to meeting. Like,
Oh, to our meeting.
To our meeting.
За встречу.
За встречу.
За встречу.
Like, выпьем за встречу. Let's drink to us, our acquaintance.
This is actually the second time I'm doing I'm drinking on live stream. I did it on the New Year's.
Okay.
Was exception.
Is it, is this acceptable? Is this okay for your viewers, for your
I
channel?
don't know. That's why I don't do it like yeah. Only like New Year's because
Yeah.
like I did it. Actually, I'm a very good YouTuber. I did live stream on Christmas
Wow.
and then New Year's. Like
But you see, I think that's kind of problematic.
what?
I think that goes to show that social media and technology is taking over our lives. Those are precious moments that only happen once a year for a few seconds or minutes. And I think that there should be, there's the reason why I'm saying this is because, have you heard of, what is this game called?
Wait, so you
can translate if you want.
You're against like me doing like a live on
Well,
Christmas?
I think it's nice for your viewers, I guess, but I think it takes away from you spending, time with your friends and family
come
uninterrupted, but also for them. It's like, instead of them, being present in person, they're watching you, which is a good thing. But come on, it's like, these are precious moments that should be
Okay,
spent with family and friends.
I'm gonna translate.
Go ahead. You can tell I'm a little bit anti-technology, but that's because I don't have a phone now. So to me,
I
it's
am
like
pro technology. You
I'm-
bought
I'm-
an iPhone 8. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm not anti-technology, but for a moment, I think I'm taking a break that was forced by my phone being stolen. But it's nice, it's nice to like actually be in person with people and not just,
今言われたのが、まあ、自分的にはこのクリスマスとお正月に YouTube のライブしたのは楽しかったし、まあ、あんまり自分結構ね人見知りだからそういう時にパーティーとか行くの苦手だし、まあ、一緒に過ごす人もいなかったんで YouTube したんだよって言ったらそれはなんか寂しいことだって言われて僕がやってるのもそうだしその日にそれを見てる人たちもなんかテクノロジーの時代だからっていう話なんですけどひどくないですか You're mean.
I'm not mean.
I just asked like これってどう思いますか皆さん今テクノロジーの時代でそういうことができる時代になったけどもクリスマスとか正月は家族とか恋人と過ごすべきなんでしょうか
But you know what I wanted to say? Do you know the game HQ? HQ is a trivia game. It's like an app on iPhone or Android. So I'm sure a lot of people super harsh. I'm sorry. I tell it like it is. I'm a blunt person. I'm very blunt.
iPhone 8買ったくせに自分テクノロジー嫌いだ
Come on. Does anyone know HQ here? I don't know. Answer.
HQ っていう what was it?
So it's a game. So it's a trivia game. It's an iPhone app, and it came out last year, like maybe like 6-7 months ago, and it became people became crazy obsessed with it. So basically, it's a trivia game of 12 questions, and you can play. It's free to download everything, and there's money, that's being raffled off, and in order to win the money, you have to answer all of the 12 questions correctly. So you have to get to the end, and however many people, let's say that sometimes like 2 people win because the questions are really hard.
Oh, wait, do I have to translate this? Wait.
Whatever, but basically it's, you earn money from this trivia game, and it became like really popular. So usually it's like the same amount of money, like it's $1,000 a day. But on special occasions, they do like really like large amounts of money. So on New Year's this past year, it was like 100,000 or 50,000, like a lot of money, you know?
もしこの、自分このゲーム知らなかったんですけど、そのアプリのゲームで HQ っていうゲームがあるらしくて、もしそれ知ってたら教えてください。
But basically what I'm trying to say
Hey,
is
this got a point. Why do you need to celebrate Christmas? Right. He got point. You know, why do you need to celebrate Christmas?
that, well, I'm assuming you don't celebrate Christmas. I don't know.
It's not our culture.
Yeah, no, I know.
I mean, like,
I know.
we do,
Well, I don't either.
we do
really.
anyways.
I
but-
don't either, but I do just because for the economy. But anyway, what I'm saying is that trivia game, there were like over 1 million people playing. And
On the
it was
yeah.
on the New Year's deadline, and they were, instead of being with their family or kissing their loved ones or whatever the tradition is, they were in their phones like playing this game.
その
Like, it's
クリスマス
crazy.
に100万人もの、何百人もの人がそのゲームをプレイしてるのはなんかクレイジーだって言ってますね。
So I don't know. That's the downside of technology, Everyone's so plugged in.
Wait, downside or upside?
Downside, I think. You become so obsessed with this virtual world and you like don't notice what's in front of you.
But you don't know their life, Maybe they have like very solid life, and then they just
Yeah, that's true. No, that is true. I mean, of course, there's not a right or wrong answer. It's not black and white, but I think it's like, come on, like when we were kids. Well, obviously I'm younger than you, but still, I think I grasp.
You don't have to say that.
Well, okay, maybe I'm older than you. Who knows? We'll keep it.
Hey, hold the mic because my hand is.
Okay.
I have to stretch.
But what I'm trying to say is, when we were younger, like we would go outside and play in the yard and meet people. And now the kids nowadays, like they have iPhones when they're like 10 years old,
And it's a bad thing.
I don't think it's really good. I mean, I think they're just like so focused on these devices rather than.
I don't
meeting
think it's
people.
good or bad. There's a good side and bad side. There are always pros and cons.
Yeah, there are.
Wait, I have to translate this.
Translate,
yeah.
yeah.
何事にも自分は必ず100% いいとか悪いとかは思わないんですよね。その iPhone が子供を持つことも悪い側面もあるし、いい側面もあると思うんですよね。それこそ分からないこととか例えば子供の時って iPhone なかったから分かんないことって分かんないままになってたんですけど、今だったら分かんないことはすぐ調べられたし、例えば、YouTube の編集とかしてる時に翻訳とかする作業もあるんですよね。やっぱりこのサブタイトルつけるのに、そういう時に分かんないとすぐ調べられてすぐその動画に反映できるっていうのはすごいいいことだなと思うんですけど、その反面 YouTube の動画とかを見すぎるっていうのは、あるかなって思うんですけど、結構強い。
Me? What?
I'm just saying, like, me, I'm kind of person, like, I'm saying there's always pros and cons.
Yeah,
like, good side.
no, 100%. I agree.
And then I don't think it's a bad thing that a kid has iPhone 8, because you can, because for instance, when I was a kid, there's something I want to know, but there's no internet, so I couldn't find out. So I left it like this, but now I can check without paying like $10 to get a bus and go in a bookstore. It's a good thing. Sharing.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think it depends on how you take advantage. I am stubborn. Oh, yeah, you're live. Good. We're back. I guess there are pros and cons, obviously, but I think with that, I think it depends on how you use those resources, if you use them wisely, because a lot of, it's so easy, like, you need to check something like when years did this war take place or something like historical fact.
まだ繋がってますか? I think it's
They
cut.
can hear?
I don't know. Maybe it's just freeze. 今戻りました? Are we back?
Can you hear us? Hello, world.
Okay.
Okay, we're good. Okay, perfect.
Go ahead.
But I think it's easy, like, it's very temporary knowledge because you want to know something and you just Google it and you know it 1 second, but then you forget it first. It's easy. It's like disposable knowledge rather than you go and read a book about something and that kind of sticks in your mind usually. It's just that so much information is available at our fingertips that even if I find myself doing that, like I want to know something and it's so easy to just Google in a second and then forget it the next day.
Okay. Wait.
So I don't know. It's so easy that it's like that we're not really forced to remember it anymore, because if I forget it tomorrow, I can look it up again and remember it again. You know what I mean? I think that's the con part. But of course, I mean, there's so many pros. There's so many pros. Yeah. It is so easy to access technology, or to access information, and if you want to know something, you can. There's endless resources to read different viewpoints, different articles, different books, newspapers. So it's a good thing, of course. But you have to use it wisely.
Do you want to answer that? Or?
What is it? What is diversity for you?
Did we talk about this yesterday? I feel like we did.
I think a little bit. I think we talked a little bit about everything. What is diversity for me? I mean, I think it's like as a person, as an individual, I guess it's. Well, I mean, I think by definition, like if you have backgrounds of different nationalities, that makes you diverse. Or if you're one nationality like me, Russian, but you live in a different country, that makes you diverse. But not everyone has that life story. Not everyone immigrates and comes from different nationalities. But I think if you're culturally aware, if you know a little bit about the outside world, about other nationalities, then that makes you culturally aware. I don't know if it makes you diverse, but
it's a very tough question.
yeah. What do you think?
What is diversity? To define diversity is very simple. I mean, it's not.
It's different.
Yes, there's no monocultural. This is not like one thing.
Yeah.
To define what level we can have in certain country, in certain region is very, very hard. Wait, are we still on? Wait, he said.
Thank you so much. You're welcome. Hopefully that answered your question.
Well, not too much personal questions. あんまりその個人的な話には
What did they ask?
That's some personal stuff. あんまり個人的なことは話せないんですけど、なんだろう。昨日このホステル来てあった。Cheers.
Cheers. Just a simple English cheers.
Yeah. Na zdrowie. You don't say it.
English, yeah, that's it.
This mic is heavy, no? Hold on. No, it's not heavy.
It's okay. It gets annoying after a while.
Oh, we didn't do it for the viewers. We have to do it again.
Again.
Cheers. Wait.
Do we? Yeah.
Cheers. Hey, don't you say like if you don't see eyes?
Yeah, I learned that like a month ago. I didn't even know.
In France, we say we have. To
In
do
France, that's why, because my French friend told me that. Okay. Wow. See, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. I learned so many new things
Oh
today.
yeah, I learned many things.
Yeah. I think that's the beauty of diversity. Also, I guess it stems back to like meeting people from different cultures. Like you have to be open-minded. You can't just be. A lot of people in America, especially, like they're so closed in a little bubble. They don't know anything about people of different other cultures. New York, not so much, but we're not going to get into that.
I think it's very important to learn to accept. It's not compromise, but you accept the.
Right.
Because sometimes I have a problem like the people who cannot accept something different from them.
Right. I think, this is, I mean, I don't want to get too much into religion or culture and things like that, but just like a simple example is one of my friends practices Islam, so it's Ramadan right now, and he was having a discussion or an argument with another friend who just is an agnostic when he's not religious at all, and he was just saying there's no point to it, like why, and he just doesn't understand it, and it's like such a stubborn viewpoint where you don't have to practice it or you don't have to follow it, but you have to just kind of understand and respect it. Like this is what this person does, this is what's important to them, and it's different from my culture, but hey, that's fine.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, like just being culturally aware and just knowing that not everyone's going to follow the same rules and traditions as you.
Well, なんでやっぱりその まあ多様性の話が出たんで、やっぱり大切なのは違いを認めて、そのなんていうんですかね、許容できる、まあ、もちろんリミットがあると思うんですけど、そのどこまで許容できるかっていうのは重要だと思うんですけど、まあ、今の話だと友達のイスラムの友達で、まあ、その違いをどこまで、分かり合えるかっていう話なんですけど、そういうのはやっぱり重要かなって思います。Are you guys still there? 皆さんまだ見てますか？
I got it.
今日本では almost 10 p.m.
Exactly. Good. Happy someone agrees.
Obviously there's a limit, but you know, like there's
A limit in terms of.
how much you can accept.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, you know, just like have respect. I don't know, different people practice different cultures, and you have to understand that it's not always going to be something that you are familiar with or used to. I know what you mean, but yeah. Just educate yourselves.
Wow, it's a deep conversation. She's very good at like asking very
Me, apparently.
sad.
This is not sad. This is just, I mean, it's interesting. It's important to talk about this stuff.
It's not a.
We can switch. We can switch to something more chill.
Very deep and dark, maybe.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know what can we talk more?
What's something fun? I feel like, are we being fun? I don't think we're being fun. Do people want fun?
Oh, yeah, I mean, we've been. What? Your phone? You lost your phone? I don't see your. Let me see your phone. I don't know. Do you want me to? Because I don't have a French number. So. Okay.
Oh, that sucks. Been there, done
Yeah.
that.
I've been there as well.
Have you?
Yeah.
What happened to you?
I'm losing my phone like all the time. So.
Really?
That's
did-
what
how
I
did
just
you
want
lose
to.
it?
I want to implant here. You know, it's easier.
It's easy. It's on you.
Yeah.
How did you lose your last phone?
I'm not gonna say it on live stream, but
Okay.
yeah.
Well, it happens. They're assertive. Is that about
What
me?
is it?
Is that a good thing? I
Like,
think it's
I
a good
don't-
thing.
Yeah. Stubborn, but
Stubborn?
Yeah, assertive.
I'm not that stubborn. I'm a little bit stubborn.
You're very
Am I
much.
stubborn?
Yeah.
I think
It's a good thing, though.
I think, you know, I stand by my words, and if I have something to say, I'm gonna say it.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers. Nice.
Cheers. Guys.
皆さん、用意はいいですか? Are you guys
It's
ready?
look in our
Let's- yeah,
eyes.
Look in our eyes. Like, cheers.
Yes.
In Paris, yes, we're in
We're in
Paris.
Paris. Currently in Paris, as the title suggests.
Cheers. 乾杯. 乾杯.
Kanpai.
Such
How
a-
else would you? I'm trying to think of other languages. I don't know if I know.
Prost.
Prost, yeah, in German. Yeah.
And
Wow, it's pouring rain.
pouring rain.
Typical Parisian weather. It rains all the time. You think London rains a lot? Paris rains
Paris rains a lot
more.
more.
I think.
Worse is more.
It's not known as a rainy city, I don't think. Like stereotypically, you know, London, everyone knows like the London fog,
That's
the
what
London rain.
That's why I always think like in a stereotype you can create it. You can.
Yeah,
even,
yeah,
like,
no, exactly. That's exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's. I think that's why before I was saying like, what do you think people should know about Paris? Because there's so many stereotypes, and people think it's like this picture perfect like house mid architecture city that's just like people are, you know, eating croissants all day every day, and everyone's wearing berets. Not true.
So, X Masanori asked. X Masanori さんの質問で、泊まってるところの治安はどういう感じですか? So what kind of area we are staying?
In Paris?
Is it dangerous or is it like safe? Or?
I think it's not dangerous.
No.
It's not like the safest.
It's not
Neighborhood?
definitely not safest. まあ一番安全パリの中でも一番安全とは言いにくいんですけど、そんなに危険じゃないっていうか、昨日は2人でまあその河原でワイン飲んでたんですけど、別に何もなかったから。So like we could drink wine and by the river and
yeah.
nothing happened.
Yeah. We say I think the neighborhood where I used to live, where my apartment was, you can translate this later. It was in the 16th district, and
So
I think
do I
it's,
have to listen to you? Okay.
yeah, you have to pay attention. Stay with me. 16th. No, that was 2. I don't know why I said 16th neighborhood. And it's known to be like very rich and wealthy and families. So it's very safe, but also it's boring. You know, nothing is happening there. Like it's just safe and it's quiet and everyone's sleeping.
Right. まあ昔住んでた場所はパリの16区で16区っていうのは結構まあ一般的にはブルジョワだったりするんですけど、まあかなりなんですかその安全だし、まあ、すごい静かな場所で、まあ、昔から住んでる人もいるしその、まあ、結構年配の方が多いのかな、イメージですけど僕はそこに住んだことないんで、まあ、行ったことはあるんですけどでも若い人にとってはその刺激が少ないっていう話でした、ね、でここはやっぱりもうすぐ外出たらその運河があるんで。サンマルタン運河っていうのがあってそこで、まあ、その川辺で昨日だったらもうみんな天気が良かったしあったかったからピクニックみんなでしてたんですよね。そういう
Just fixing my hair, sorry. Keep talking.
You're kind of distracted.
Sorry.
You can bring your hair
Like that.
like that
I like that. Is that better?
or like that.
See, look at him. He's teaching me how to do it.
I'll teach you.
It's just so, messy.
I think it's more like
Nice.
oh, it's the same now.
Any interesting questions? I want to go to Nice.
Nice,
Nice
yeah.
is very nice. We should go.
Nice is very
No
nice.
pun intended. Nice is very nice.
We answered this question already. Okay. Cheers. Okay. Cheers. Beautiful and
Stubborn.
stubborn.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
I think this one's for me. Nice smiling. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause
Beautiful
don't have-
smile right here.
'cause you don't have a nice smile.
No.
Oh, you do, but
all
like,
you.
not like no. Do you name San? What?
Saint-Denis?
Do you want to live in Saint-Denis? It's like. Wait.
Which of it is mine? Is Saint-Denis?
Saint-Denis is not in Paris. This is north of Paris.
Okay.
But if you say Strasbourg Saint-Denis, it's like a metro station.
Yeah. That's why I know
So
it.
sometimes people say Saint-Denis as in.
That's on line 4, right? It's
Yeah.
like not far from
Yeah.
Gare de l'Est.
Yeah, it's very very animated place. It's fun to go out.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one she's talking about. Because Saint-Denis is like out of Paris. Like, it's like,
But
there's
she's
a-
probably talking about the inside Paris. I would assume.
or maybe like outside. I don't know.
Maybe
どっちのサンドニですかね
specify, yeah.
サンドニってパリの中にのストラスブールサンドニとサンドニっていう街があるんで。
Do Hannah S, do you have experience with Saint-Denis? Did you live there before? Or why do you ask? How do you know about it?
花さん、サンドニに住んだことあるんですかね。サンドニについて知りたいってことですかね。どういうことなの So, okay, he's asking. まあ、ディアナです。で、まあ、昨日、この、今ホステルに泊まってるんですけど、昨日、このホステルで出会ったんですよね。
Hannah S, I can't read, but
What?
about Saint-Denis?
パリの北部さん。I mean, so it's the outside of Paris.
Oh, I don't know it then.
I never
Maybe,
been there.
Yeah.
Not Saint-Denis, but and a few days back I was actually Ornay, and it was yeah, I will tell you later, but I cannot tell. I cannot tell it. I cannot talk. Yeah.
Bad or good? Okay.
Sorry. I thought I was gonna die.
Really? Wow.
Wait, what is this? I'm very embarrassed.
Saying you
He-
touch her hair.
Why?
Why is that embarrassing?
And it depends on what hair.
Interesting.
I mean, this hair
I
is
don't
okay.
care. I don't care.
What do you think?
Maybe cultural difference.
Maybe.
Maybe. That's what we, you know, it stems back to diversity. We have to try to understand
So now,
and appreciate your
now
comments.
now you officially you can touch my hair. Go ahead.
Here you
Do
go.
my hair.
Is that embarrassing? Sorry, I should be embarrassed.
So it's about it. Ah, you just shrunk without me.
You drank without me 30 seconds ago.
When?
You did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Didn't.
just following you.
They think this is wig.
Oh,
This is not real hair. Just test.
pretty real, yeah.
Yeah, real.
Good glue.
Yeah.
I want to know what she thinks about England. I was actually born in England. I was born in London. Did you know that?
No, you didn't tell me.
Yeah. I have no connection to England.
London?
It was an accident, yeah.
ロンドン生まれらしいですね。なんか知らなかった。初めて知った。
Yeah.
ロンドン生まれ。
I love England. I mean, I lived there for 2 months when I was born. I don't remember it living there, but I've visited many times. I have a lot of friends there, and I love it. I've only been to England, and I've been to the countryside, or England, London, and I've been to the countryside, like about 2 hours outside of London. My friend, it's a really old town with a church that was founded in like 1500 something. And his whole family is originated from there. So there's a small cemetery in the town, and everyone buried in the cemetery is like his ancestry. So it was interesting. It was tiny. It's beautiful. Are you from England? I don't know who asked the question.
What was it? 話あいやお稲荷さんまあロンドン生まれなんで、まあ、すごいロンドンは大好きみたいですね、まあ、ロンドン生まれなんでっていう話じゃないです。まあロンドン大好きでロンドンに生まれたっていう。
I live in New York. That's why I speak English fluently.
もう11 years
Huh?
11 years in
10 years.
10 years 10年間もうアメリカに住んでるんで、まあ半分アメリカに住んでるみたいな。So like kind of like American now.
Well, that goes back to our, old
Yeah,
discussion.
well,
It's like it's 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50.
I think, I think in America I feel more Russian. In Russia I feel more American. And then in Europe it's like a mix
funny,
of both.
like my friend told me exactly the same thing.
Yeah?
He's Polish and American. So,
Okay. And in Europe it's honestly a mix. It's like I feel more Russian, I think. But if I meet other people from America, it's like, we can connect on that.
なんでまあやっぱりヨーロッパにいるともっとロシア寄りに感じるけど、アメリカにいるまあその人に会う人によってもやっぱ変わるみたいですね。I cannot read this letters.
I can. Oh, someone asked, I think I would like to make friends around the world. How to make foreign friends.
A good question. How? Be yourself, right? Like
Well, you see what they said. Because most Japanese people are shy. Well, that's for you, I guess, right?
I'm very shy, bottom line. I'm very introverted, and I really love being by myself. It's sometimes in the entire week, I can live by not meeting like 0 people, like not even like.
I'm the same exact way.
Yeah?
I'm the same
So-
way, yeah. I consider myself like a extroverted introvert. So I definitely am an introvert. Like I'm so happy being by myself. And I can, like I said, like 1 week longer than that, I can find my own, go to a museum, go to a cafe, read,
Yeah.
whatever, walk around just by myself. But I think I make myself extroverted. I put myself out there to meet new people because I think it's necessary. Like this is so fun. I would have
So-
never met you. I would have never learned all the interesting things.
So we are kind of like the same this point of view. まあ僕もそうなんですけど、まあ彼女も実はなんか元はすごい内向的っていうか、自分は結構まあ例えば1週間人と誰と会わなくても全然平気な方なんですよ。もう本当に本を読んだり、まあ例えば YouTube の動画見たり編集したりとか、そうやってても全然大丈夫だし、彼女もまあミュージアム行ったりとか本読んだりとかしてても全然大丈夫。1週間ぐらい。1週間とかまあ別に時間は関係ないんですけど、自分は本当に根は本当すごいシャイだし内向的な感じなんで全然その感じないんですよ。一人でいても寂しいとか思わないし、そういうタイプの人間、まあその別になんかそういうタイプがいるってだけでもう違う人もいると思うんですよね。でも彼女もその人と全然会わなくても大丈夫っていう話で、まあで we have to go back to the question how you make friends in
Ooh. Well, I think the hostel culture makes it very easy. we have to read reviews, of course, about the kind of hostel you're staying at. But you know, it's easy. Like they have this like
Right,
drink event.
but if you like this kind of culture, right? Because you have to.
What is it?
He said, "You're a liar,"
Why?
because we say we are introverted.
Oh, we are. Not every introvert like, you
Yeah.
know, it's on a scale. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like you're just introverted or just extroverted.
Yeah.
I think I fall somewhere in the middle. So.
But like for me, it's very important to share my hobby or what I like,
yeah,
you know.
of course. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
until yesterday, I didn't know I would like this kind of culture, like hostel culture. You know?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And then, I mean, like, I have nothing against people who like, you know, smoke regularly, but like
Yeah.
I have just, you know, condition like
Yeah.
sometimes like a cough. You know?
Uh-huh.
It's like, you know, like because like I like tennis, skiing, and snowboard, and running.
Right.
So like
Those
I
sports.
appreciate it. Someone can share this passion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I think going back to that, I guess if you want the question answered, I think hostels are a good place for solo travelers, definitely, and for meeting people. I mean, there's always people staying in hostels that just want to be independent and they're on their own. But some people, you know, there's like lounges where you just start talking to someone like, hey, where are you from? And then you start talking, and then you discover that you have something in common or whatever. Or couch surfing, we were
Couch
talking about
surfing,
that.
yeah. I
You
should
want to
do it.
talk about it? I don't know. 'Cause
まだやったことないんですけど、カウチサーフィン
I didn't know about it until like 2 months ago, so I think a lot of people still don't know about it.
You didn't even know.
I
that
didn't
it
know
was
about it.
this-
No, no.
Apparently, it's on like since like 10 years now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had no idea. My friend just told me about it.
カウチサーフィンってまだ自分やったことないんですけど、昨日その話をしてて、なんかそのもちろん無料なんですけど、それでいろんなホストと泊まりに行ったり、向こうがこっちに来たりとか、そういうなんかそのウェブサイトもあるんで、それも今回の旅で取り入れてみようかなって思ってますね。なのでそういうのを使うと、例えば旅が好きな人とか、そのプロフィールがあって、例えばなんていうんですか、そのスキーが好きな人とか、ランニングが好きとか、テニスとか、そういうので自分の趣味とつながってると自分はその人と分かり合えるかなって思うたちなんで、そういうタイプの人間なんで、その方が自分はその友達になりやすいかなっていう思いますね。I'm Yoshimasu. Oh,
Yeah, come on. I was waiting for you.
you're
Cheers.
waiting? Just tell me.
I was waiting for you to finish
Cheers.
talking. Yeah.
Are you guys ready? 皆さんグラスの用意
ready,
です
get
か
ready, come on.
Yeah.
Ready,
Hello.
ready.
Cheers.
Always ready.
Okay. She said cheers. Cheers.
Ikube.
イクベイ。
I can't read.
よし。
Ikube is ready. Good.
It's a good one. Actually, like whiskey made me.
It's good for your throat.
Yeah, and also
You know,
like
it's soothing and it
I'm-
warms your throat.
I'm very warm now. I was cold,
Yeah, me
but
too,
yeah.
me too. Yeah.
なんかウイスキーで飲むと喉もなんか結構クリアになったし、これダメだ多分。あんまりいいことかわかんないですけど、でも体も温まってきます。サンテ。
Sente. French.
He's learning French.
Oh, good. Probably knows it better than me.
いけ。Uh,
Ikerokuchi desu ne?
yeah.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
It's a Japanese impression saying like you can drink. Right? I mean, it's like you like you know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's alcohol.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know exactly what this means, but like it feels like that's what it is.
You don't even know what that means? Is it Japanese or no?
It's Japanese.
Okay. Oh, you see now they turn off the air conditioning. This is nice.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Right when we're drinking and we're already getting warm, so.
We can take your jacket off.
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
And like obviously, I'm sorry.
Yeah, good.
Is this raining?
Yeah, I was just checking. It is. Doesn't look like it is, but it is.
Yeah.
It's gonna rain the whole day, I think.
Wow.
Paris, typical. It's been nice though. The past like couple of weeks, the weather has been mostly nice.
Mostly nice.
But you know, I came here in January and it was freezing. I mean, I'm used to it because I'm from Russia and New York is cold too. But like Paris, you don't expect it to be. Well, you know, it hasn't snowed here in like many years, and it snowed here for the first time I think in like 5 or 6 years or something. Even you know, Parisians were all saying,
Okay.
this is not what it's usually like. So for like the first 2 months here, it was so cold. And it's funny because they don't know what to do with snow. Like they're so not used to it. You know, in America, or in Russia too, like there's a whole system. There's people shovel or there are trucks that clear the snow. Here, like no one shovels, nothing. People just wait for it to go away.
Oh, sorry, I just took a sip.
I'll do it too.
まあパリではあんまり雪が降らないんですよね。まあ最近は。今日に限っては結構寒いかな。今まではかなりパリは暖かかったんですけど、今日は気温がまあ雨がすごい降ってるっていうのはあるんですけど、めちゃくちゃ下がってかな。Wow, we made it 100 minutes.
Wow. And you guys are still watching? Are we
Yeah.
still interesting?
91 people
Good.
watching.
You guys like us? I hope so.
なんか気に入ってくれましたか？
I don't know.
教
we
えて
just
くだ
lost
さい。
you.
教えてください。なんか今回のライブストリームよかったら教えてください。もしかしたらまた出てくれるかもしれないから。
I don't know what you just said.
I said like if you let me know like if you like her and then maybe she's gonna come back.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, someone likes me.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, not even like she loves you.
Good. Oh, thank you. Love is a strong word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your hearts are warm. Love you guys. Thank you. Thanks for the
See,
support.
this is very addictive, you know.
It is, yeah. Well, as long as the people are enjoying it. I mean, this is fun.
This is fun and sometimes like if I do it like regularly,
Yeah.
I try not to do like more than once in a week.
Uh-huh.
But like I feel like if I get like always like my viewers are like they watch my channel because they like me, right? So they
Yeah.
give me support. That's great. But you know, if I do it like more than once a week, I feel like I'm like
It's too much.
yeah. Well, not too much, but I feel like how do you say? I don't know how to say in English, by the way.
What are you trying to say? Like, describe it.
They say, "Oh, you're great, and I feel like you know. I think it's not. I think it would have like a very bad effect on me, you know, if I think, "Oh, I'm great," and
Okay,
I'm
okay.
good.
Like, it gets,
yeah,
it affects your ego.
yeah. All right, there you go.
Yeah, boost your ego.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then so I have to find a balance.
You have to
Yeah.
slow it down a little bit. Okay, makes sense. But I mean,
Addictive, yes. Oh, thank you very much. I love how you did. Oh, it's Korean. Oh.
it's Korean, right? Yeah. I can
No
understand.
personal questions. 個人的な質問はあんまり答えれない感じなんですけど。
I'm studying English right now by this live. Yes.
Oh, that's
Good,
good.
good. That's good news. Good news. That means we're being useful.
Greeting from Germany. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Japan. Okay.
Hello? How do you say in German? Hello, right?
Hello, wie geht's?
Hello, wie geht's?
It's good. How are you?
Okay, good. How do you say good?
Good.
Good.
Guten
Guten
Tag.
Tag.
Nice slide. Okay. Thank you. Wait.
What is this about?
Wait.
Pure Russians in Western Europe. If pure Russians live in Western Europe for many years, are Russians treated as foreigners?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, you have to define many years, I think.
More than 5, maybe. Is
Yeah,
5
it
it's many years?
depends. I mean,
2 to 3 is a few
I-
years.
Yeah, I'm not in Western Europe, but I'm in the Western world, America, and I don't think I'm a foreigner at all. But it depends. I don't think if your question is in regards to discrimination, I don't think there is much. Thank God. At least I haven't personally faced any. Depends on how much you assimilate yourself in the culture.
I don't know. I will.
What do you think about the Asian perspective on that question?
I try not to talk about it in live, I guess,
Okay.
because well, for one, it's gonna take a lot of time to talk.
Yeah.
But like I said, in Paris, it's different for me because I speak French and I act like French. Like I can.
But
act
how
like,
about, well, talk about your experience when you first moved here. You said that the first 2 years you weren't even speaking French
Right,
because
yeah.
you had an accent and
Yeah, yeah,
people didn't understand you.
So like I have to find myself in my spot, right? Because I start going to the international meetup, Japanese meetup, and
Okay.
also like a Japanese French meetup.
Okay.
There I can find people who accept me, you know.
Who have they come from a similar background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you have to kind of adapt in a way. So it's already different now because back then I have to go to those meetups to even speak French. 'Cause, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
some people didn't accept me because I didn't speak good French.
Yeah. And that seems like a safe space.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah. So there's a way, but like I don't know, like it's just always there's always the way, you know. There's, you can do.
If there's a
many things.
will, there's
Yeah.
a way.
Yeah. There's a will, there's a way. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. なんでまあそのもししたいと思うんであれば何でもできると思うんですけど、やっぱりまあ今だったらパリすごいフランス語もまあ自分できるようになったし、フランス人としてフランスのカルチャーもわかるから。フランス人の扱い、フランス人がこう自分に対しての扱いも来た時とは全然違うなと思うんですけど、来た時はやっぱりそのインターナショナルのそのミーティングとか行ったり、日本とフランスのミーティングとか、フランスの日本語を勉強してる人のミーティングに行ったりとか、そういうところでしかなんかまあやっぱりコネクションを作れなかったかなと思いますね、最初の年は。でもやっぱりフランス語ができるようになってくると、フランス人がもっとこう自分のことを認めてくれたりとかするんで、かな。There's a will.
If there's a will,
If there's a will,
way.
there's a way.
Like
なん
if
で
you want something, you can make it happen.
It's okay. なんでまあ意思がある時に道は開けるっていうか、まあ何かをしたいと思ったらそこに道はできるんじゃないかなっては自分は思うんですけど、こればっかりはねあんまりライブで話せないから、そういうなんかちょっとポリティカルな面も出てくると思うんで。Wow, still 90 people watching.
Yeah, I'm impressed. Good job, guys. You're keeping up with us. I feel like we're everywhere, all over the place with our thoughts.
And you tell me when you want to stop.
Yeah, I'm good. This is fun.
At
And
least-
as long as they're interesting questions,
Yeah. Are we gonna finish this or?
I don't know. We'll see.
By the way, what time is it in Paris? It's
2 something. Two,
no
oh,
3 p.m.
3 o'clock. We've been live since like around 106 minutes.
and my battery is still not dying. So
Your battery?
Yeah. because I always have to check it. And
Good. What is this connected to? Oh, this is your battery.
this is my battery, external.
Power bank.
Yeah. And I got just in case that this microphone didn't work, I had another mic ready, but you know, I don't have to use this. So
But
I
this
was
is
just,
they
you
can
know, I
hear
was
as well. Yeah. Apparently that's disrespectful or something or embarrassing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm not actually touching your hair, so it's good.
Yeah, true.
It's so. I'm shy and I cannot talk with girls well.
I think one day you're gonna find a girl that suits that. Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm trying to
No.
say.
Well, define one day.
Well, one day, I don't know. I can't define that for you.
What one? Like
But I mean, you know,
2020?
I think everyone has something interesting that they have to say, something about their story, something that they can contribute, and maybe it's difficult to have an initial conversation. But if you meet someone and you click well with them and you have interesting things to talk about, then I think that shyness goes away.
Well, I don't think I have a different point of view because like I'm shy,
Yeah, me too.
but the shyness wouldn't prevent you to meet people. You have to
In
know
the
the
initially.
technique, or you know,
Yeah,
you have
yeah,
to. There are so many courses online, so many books published, and then how to be, you know,
More outgoing.
more outgoing or more to socialize. You know, the way to socialize. So you can learn those techniques. We can call it even techniques,
Yeah.
and you learn that, and you don't have to, you know, overcome shyness. You just have to accept it and you have to learn.
Yeah, that's true.
なんで自分としては、まあ、自分もすごいシャイなんでシャイってことで人と会うっていうのを避けない方がいいと思うんですよね。自分はシャイだからって言って人と会うのをやめようとか思わないし、いろんななんかオンラインの講義とか本とか出てるんで、そういうのを自分なりに勉強してそのテクニックとその技術とかを学んだからこそ今、まあ、英語もそうだしなんていうんですか、ソーシャルスキルっていうか社会的な技術を学んだから人と会えるし人と喋ることもできる。でも自分やっぱりそういう自分もなんていうか認め てからその自分がシャイだって分かってるならそれを認めてからそれを言い訳とかそのなんか人と会うことに使わずにもっと他のスキルを高めて会えばいいんじゃないかなと思います。Does it make sense?
Whatever you just said doesn't make sense to me because I don't speak Japanese.
I just
But I'm
translated
sure
what
it
he
makes
said.
sense.
Yeah.
I think you also have to understand that you're not alone. You know, there's so many shy people out there.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm shy too, and you're shy.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess you couldn't really tell from us, but I think we're comfortable enough to be talking to each other. Like we know enough about each other. I think
Yeah.
that's captivated our attention.
Yeah. So まあシャイなことは多分まあ自分の経験からあんまりこう自分は変えれなかったんでそれにとなんかそれを考えすぎて他のなんかスキルを学んだ方がいいかなと思います。Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for answering. I appreciate you all. Oh, thank you.
Hopefully it helps.
See, like you never think about it. I never think about before being a content creator, but
It affects people.
and also you have a lot of to share.
Yeah.
Because one point I saw like what I'm gonna do, what I'm
That's
gonna
very
say.
true. Yeah. I think that way too. Yeah, that like what do I have to say that's people don't already know.
Yeah.
But there's a lot. Everyone's coming from a different point of view, so it makes sense.
Yeah. At one point I said like I might be the most boring person in the world, but there's still a lot
Of
to share.
course, yeah, of course.
なんでやっぱりこうまあその今ありがとうって言ってくださったんですけど、まあ、昔自分は本当に、まあ、今でもそう思うんですけどあんまり面白くない人間とか何か言えるとか何かを誰かに教えるとかできない人間かなと思ってたんですけどでも実際こうやってやってみるとまあ自分の経験とかを話していくうちに人とつながれるのかなと思うんでこういう YouTube のライブとかで、まあ、今自分はパリにいるんですけど、まあ、日本東京とかの人とつながってできるのはまあテクノロジーがいいなって思うんですよね。なので皆さんももしよかったらコンテンツをネットで作ってみてください。So, so like now you must create
I will.
Diana channel. You said it.
Yes, I said it on camera. I think
Okay,
this is my contract.
So
We'll make it happen.
Yeah.
If you guys will watch me, I don't speak Japanese, but maybe some people apparently it's helping them practice English, so it's good.
All right, then maybe 5 more minutes and then we wrap.
Yeah. Any questions you guys
じゃあ
want to
あ
ask
と
us?
まあ5分
Anything?
ぐらいあと5分ぐらいでライブも
I don't know if you have
Or-
anything more interesting to say.
or should we finish this?
I don't know. I'm gonna finish this cup.
We'll have as much.
Yeah, let me try. Good.
All right.
Cheers.
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 So much like
It's good.
yeah.
So much what?
Yeah, I was going to say misunderstanding or like social conditioning. Like society is like saying you cannot do this. You have to do this, but it's not. In the end of the day, like you're you, right? So you have to trust yourself, and you have to do whatever your heart desires. It's cheesy, but
Yeah, that's true.
it's true.
It's very true. Be yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
Try to change more. I mean, it's not you anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not genuine.
I mean,
think
if you want to
people-
change, it's good. But if you don't, if you want to change just because society is asking you to change,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah, I agree.
なんでまあその自分を変えようと変えること自体はそんなに悪いことだと思わないんですよね。自分が変わりたいんであれば変える努力はするべきだと思うんですけど、なんか社会がこうだからとか社会に他の人にに対して自分が変わらなきゃいけないとか思って変わるのだとなんか自分じゃなくなると思ってるんで自分はかなということで5 more minutes. There are no future to
Should we end on a good note? I don't know, talk about something funny? What's something what's like the most embarrassing memory you have?
I'm not gonna say on
No?
camera. So what's most embarrassing memory you have?
I don't know. See, like, I'm bad at thinking about these kind of things on the spot.
Did
I
we
guess
talk
okay,
about
maybe,
this
maybe that's
yesterday?
not a good thing. It's not a good word. I don't know. I don't think we did. I think that was one of the questions that I don't know if
The
you asked them.
spontaneous thing, yeah.
The 36 questions that like make you fall in love with someone on a first date.
Right.
But it's like it was a study that was done. That's
yeah.
not obviously proven true or anything. But I mean, there have been cases that ended in a successful marriage, I think. But it's like a set of questions, personal questions, and some more basic than others, and some go in very deep personal details. And you're supposed to ask your.
Why did you bring it up? Like you want to talk about it or?
No, I think it's just interesting. I don't know. I wonder if anyone else has heard about this. Because I read it like randomly. I just saw this article like a few years ago, and it was about like someone's experience with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I mean, because we were talking about questions, and we've covered some questions last night.
That's true. Did it? I mean, work.
It was interesting. Like it was. I mean, it's because it's a good way to I guess get to know a person because you can really ask like anything you want and they will answer, rather than just okay, so what do you do for a living? Like okay, where are you from? It's like
Yeah,
it
it's
kind of
more
it goes in a lot of different directions, and you kind of learn about a lot of different parts of one person's life that you wouldn't necessarily just know about.
Okay.
So yeah.
I guess a lot of people have to go
Yeah.
because
It's getting late in Japan.
late,
It's what, it's like 10 p.m.
10 p.m. So it's Monday night. Yeah, we have to go as well. So thank you very much for watching. 皆さんご視聴ありがとうございました。If you like the video, please hit the like button.
Your thumb is not in the picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
the like
Like.
button. And leave the comment and let me know what you think. コメントで何を思ったか教えてください。And share this video, share the other videos on social media. 動画のシェア等お願いします。They say, What? ありがとうございます。で、もし、if she's making a channel, I will definitely let you know later.
Yes.
もし本当にチャンネル作るんであれば、このチャンネルでも告知しますんで。Alright, merci beaucoup.
Merci. Спасибо большое. Я не знаю, я думаю, что русских людей у нас здесь нет, но если кто-то учит русский, то спасибо вам всем.
Спасибо.
Спасибо большое.
Спасибо большое.
Thank you very
Alright,
much.
see you guys.
Ciao.
Ciao.